Hello everyone, this is Brandon here from Show You Gaming, and you probably already seen it already, but there were a couple big announcements from the Pokemon company, Nintendo, Game Freak, and Niantic today in what was the Pokemon 2018 video game press conference. And today we'll be going over the 3 games that were announced. So the first thing they announced probably won't matter to a lot of you if you are only one that cares about the main core series of Pokemon games. It is called Pokemon Quest. This will be a game available both on mobile and the Switch starting today, and it's a free to start game, which is Nintendo's way of saying a free to play game with added pay later. It takes place on Cobblestone Island, where you can explore while battling wild Pokemon, gathering treasure, and befriending new Pokemon with a team of up to 3. Special items called Power Stones will strengthen your team, and you can decide what characteristics you will have. And Pokemon in Pokemon Quest will have a boxy cube-like look. This game is kind of like an action RPG-ish game, and you can download it today on your Switch. The next thing is likely gonna matter to a lot of you, especially if you care about the core series, at least in a way. This is a game that will be specifically for the Nintendo Switch and is sort of like a core series game, which is called Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which follows the rumors that were revealed earlier this month and a month prior. So the game will be releasing November 16th, 2018. It takes place in Kanto and a reimagining of the 1998 Pokemon Yellow game. The first generation of Pokemon from Pokemon Go will be transferable via Bluetooth to the games. Both games can be controlled with just one Joy-Con with the help of motion controls. New accessories that will launch with the game will be called Pokeball Plus, which will retail for about 4,980 yen in Japan. There has been no outside pricing released at the moment yet. It will feature drop-in couch co-op. The Pokemon in the overworld will show on the map instead of random encounters, which is definitely a first for the series. But most importantly will be how battling will work in this new game. So first off, battling against trainers and other players will be the same as the core series, at least from what was revealed. However, the thing is, catching Pokemon will be very similar to that of Pokemon Go and entirely different from the core series, where Pokemon will be on the screen and give you an opportunity to throw a Pokeball to catch it. There will be no battling to catch the Pokemon like the rest of the core series of games. And before the conference ended, Game Freak announced that there would be another core Pokemon title for 2019, which would be like those of X and Y, Sun and Moon, and the series prior. Now overall, for me at least, I thought it was an interesting press conference. I like what they did with Pokemon Quest. It's a different type of game for the series. It kind of reminds me of that Pokemon Rumble-ish game, but with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, I'm interested. I already pre-ordered the games, but the way the catching works kind of made me turned off from that game. I can see the battling working like the regular series, at least from what I see. But what I read, there seems to be a difference. At least it's going to be more like Pokemon Go, more than the core series. And I also seen some things that made me worried from that trailer itself, which I'll probably put in another video. But to me, this game feels like Nintendo and Game Freak's way of kind of ushering in that Pokemon Go crowd that maybe didn't play Pokemon in the past, but want to try something more than Pokemon Go. Something more like an actual game. Now I think that's good, and I'm happy that they did this. They can bring in more of a new crowd with Pokemon Go, but I'm really hoping that the game they release next year don't stray towards too much of Pokemon Go and keep kind of the core idea of what was Pokemon, the core series of games. Now I did see some things that I actually like from what I've seen of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. The new animations and the graphics, I feel is a perfect fit for an entry Switch game and is kind of what Game Freak has done with the past in their first foray into the next console, where it's usually the first one isn't that good, but the next one is usually a lot better. The next thing is that there doesn't seem to be any random encounters anymore, where Pokemon now appear on a map and you can actually avoid them a lot easier, which bye repels, I guess. Repels not see a lot of use if this is a sticking feature. And I'm actually kind of interested in the catching. Now, the catching by itself isn't the issue. It's more that they're just lacking the battling part of catching Pokemon. But anyways, that's my thoughts on the games that were announced today. What about you? Do you like what you've seen today? Are you interested in Pokemon Quest? Do you feel that Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Eevee are for you or aren't for you because of how much they take from Pokemon Go? And are you hoping that the next Pokemon game in 2019 is more of your liking? Leave your comments down below and don't forget to like and subscribe for all things Nintendo and gaming. Until next time, see ya!